Hello, everybody. My name is Coach Shane, and welcome to Easy English Expressions. Come on, let's master English.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Daily Easy English Expression, the podcast. Number 1158. Yesterday in the conversation, we had the word bum, B-U-M, and I briefly gave a definition of it. So today, we're going to really get into exactly what a bum is. It has a couple different meanings, so make sure you listen to the end. It's not just one meaning. There's a couple. So first of all, check out the dialogue. Look at that bum. So dirty.
A lot of homeless guys have problems.
Yeah, they need help.
But a lot of them don't want it.
All right, so that definition of bum is pretty easy. B-U-M is the word bum, and it basically means a homeless person, right? You know that one. Don't worry, there's 3 other definitions. I'll get to that in a second. So the first guy says, look at that bum, look at that homeless guy, so dirty. You can imagine the image. And the other guy says, a lot of homeless guys, a lot of bums have problems. They have mental problems, you know. They're a little bit crazy maybe. They have problems. They have issues. Maybe there's drug problems, right? And the guy says, yeah, they need help. Those people need help. And finally the guy says, but a lot of them don't want it. And that's true. That's true. There are homeless people who do not want help. But they're a problem. They're a problem. I've been to some cities. I've been to, and I'm not going to say which countries, but some countries you do not see a homeless issue. You do not see a problem with bums on the street. And I'm just curious why. Because bums are natural. I mean, you know, just a certain percentage of society is going to have problems. In America, it is massive. I live in a small town, only 4,000 people. We probably have 5 homeless people. And there's places that the homeless people can go, and they don't go there. They won't go. One guy, he's mentally has issues. I think there's a woman too. I think the other people are, you know, drugs. But a very small town of 4,000 people, they have 4 or 5 bums walking around. It's just ridiculous. When I was younger, we never had that problem. I didn't see bums. Very, very rare. However, when I was younger, we had, mental hospitals, hospitals for psychiatric hospitals for people who had issues. And drugs have always been a problem, but now I think it's even more of a problem. It's really sad stuff. So a bum is a homeless person. And the image of a bum is they're dirty. Not all bums are dirty, but the image of a bum is dirty. Another definition of a bum is a lazy person. This afternoon, I was sitting on the couch looking at my phone, not doing anything, and my wife says, "You're such a bum. You're not doing anything. You're so lazy." Yes, that's a definition of a bum. Another definition, especially in the UK, oh, you have a nice bum. You have a nice butt, B-U-T-T. Yeah, bum can mean your butt, B-U-T-T. And there's one more definition. And this one especially, I think, is an older expression, but a movie bum or a surf bum, a person who really loves movies, or surfing, S-U-R-F, on the ocean, you know. A movie bum or a surf bum is, like I said, I think it's more of an expression from the 50s, 60s, 70s, not very common today. A more common expression would be a movie buff, somebody who really loves movies. But anyway, bum absolutely can have that meaning. So there you go. 4 different definitions for that very short word, B-U-M, bum. A homeless person. He lived as a bum on the streets of the city. A lazy person. He's such a bum. He never wants to work. Your butt, especially in British English. He fell right on his bum. And finally, somebody who's an enthusiast or very obsessive about something. Oh, that guy, he's a surf bum. That guy in the movie Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Spicoli, he's a surf bum. If you know what I'm talking about. Wow, you must be my age. All right, guys, that is it. Some really good stuff there. So check out the dialogue a couple more times. And together, let's master English. Look at that bum. So dirty.
A lot of homeless guys have problems.
Yeah, they need help.
But a lot of them don't want it.
Look at that bum. So dirty.
A lot of homeless guys have problems.
Yeah, they need help.
But a lot of them don't want it.